I just tried to make this video on Instagram, but it didn't work out. For whatever reason, electronics fuck up in the world. It cut off, so I'm gonna record this video and finish what I was saying. I went to Zach's funeral earlier today. It's Zach's turn to graduate. Zach is the one that, when my basement flooded, he told me to get those moisture bags to soak the water up out the carpet, and I bought them thinking it would work. And my shit was still soggy. My whole carpet was still soggy. That's Zach. When I think about death now, every time I hear somebody else dies, I think about it like in my head. When I was growing up in the hood, you heard dirt bikes up and down the street in the summertime all night. Bam, bam, bam. Every time I think about somebody else died, that's death in my head. Bam! Not giving a shit about nothing. Death flying up and down the fucking street. Graduating people. Graduating niggas. That's why depression, suicidal thoughts, that don't win with me no more. Because you'll have a seizure and go away in your sleep. 26 years old, that'll just happen to you. You ain't gotta hate yourself. You ain't gotta not want to be here no more. All you gotta do is hang in there. And I was saying on Instagram, that's the shit that ought to be the Google result. It should say suicide. Hang in there. Something gonna happen. Some shit is guaranteed to happen to you if you hang in there. So instead of using all that energy to want to die, what it feel like if you want to live, if you want to survive a little bit longer? Because something gonna happen. And then I was saying one day, you'll be 13, walking down the street to go and get bread to feed yourself, and you'll be circled by fucking hyenas, ready to bite you in the throat because you don't look like you from around here. I don't look like a nigga in the hood. I don't look hungry. I don't look like I'm tired of dealing with shit. I don't look like I'm tired of looking at niggas that look just like you. If I'm not your reflection, then what am I? Because my house right there, and it ain't no bread in our shit, and you blocking the journey for me right now, yo. So if I don't look like a hungry hood nigga, if I don't look like a 13-year-old hungry hood nigga, yo, what I look like? And you want to fucking kill me right now over some shit you don't own, yo. You don't own nothing around here. You don't own nothing. All you have to do is hang in there. Focus on survival. All you pretty ass girls that I used to kiss in the mouth and treat like fucking garbage. All you pretty ass girls. Somebody will snatch you. And you'll be a person's property because you can't ball your fist up and swing it through the air with confidence in preservation of your life. You ain't gotta hate yourself. People really lack the ability to see more than what they're looking at when they see themselves, when they think about themselves. I used to be one of those people. This the part, I got up to this point and the phone did something crazy and it cut off. So I started recording here. I was talking about how I felt about myself growing up. And I think around the time I turned 7 years old, that's when I really became conscious and aware of my looks and how I looked to me. And I never liked the way that I looked at a young age. Because when I looked at myself as a 7-year-old, I didn't see nothing that I liked. I thought I was ugly. I hated my smile. I hated my smile because I hated my teeth. And I hated my teeth so much that I got in the shower one day as a 7-year-old and I took my mother's nail file and I started filing my teeth down underneath the water. Fighting through the pain, fighting through the sensitivity, because I was determined to have my teeth look the way that I wanted them to look in my mouth. And I kept filing to the point where I chipped my tooth. And then I got out the shower, looked at myself in the mirror, and I said, you fucking ugly. You fucking ugly. That's the way I used to speak to me. Not only are you ugly, now you're shit chip. Now you're shit chip. That's why I said, if I ever came across money, the first thing that I was going to do was get my teeth fixed. While niggas is out here buying cars and jewelry, bottles of champagne and bitches to pour it on, I'm going to go to the dentist. And that's exactly what I did. But even in getting my teeth fixed, I still didn't like my smile. I still didn't think I was cute. And this is during YouTube era. Even though I was dealing with all these girls, when I looked at myself, I still didn't see anything that I liked. Until I met Zach. Zach was the first person to ever take a picture of me that made me like myself. We were all over George's house. Poor George, yo. When I was at the funeral, out of everybody that I saw, when I saw George, when I looked into George's eyes, I said, that's me. You're me. Sitting at Ike's funeral right now, yo, you're me. Then he hugged me. And George not a small dude, yo. I really got to put my arms around George, right? And when I hugged him, it felt like hugging puzzle pieces. Yo, that shit felt like hugging puzzle pieces, yo, because I could feel him falling through my fingers, and it wasn't nothing I can do. I couldn't do nothing to help this nigga, yo. But I told him, if there's anybody in this building, that get it, it's me. It's me. So hug me, nigga. Hug me. I got a whole lot of love to give you. Hug me, yo. That shit never gonna not hurt. I used to think about Ike being dead in a box, and that shit would make me throw up everything in my stomach, yo. I would throw up everything in my system when the thought instantly entered my mind. This nigga's dead. Blah, yo, I would let it all out. And now I'm like this. No shake. No tremble. After seeing your homeboy in a bag on a curb, after carrying your dead dog in your arms, after having niggas that you known for 19 plus years call you trash, after seeing another person graduate, my shit's steady. We were all over George's house. And Zach said some Zach stuff that made me laugh uncontrollably. And he took a picture of me off guard. And I knew he took a picture, but I still didn't see it at that point. Before we left, he asked for my number so he could send it to me. Late on that night when he sent me the picture, I held my phone in my hand and seeing me smile in a picture with no filter, no editing, none of the things that we do to our photographs to make us feel a little bit better about what we see. Just a picture of me laughing at something Zach said. And he sent that to me, and that shit made me like the way that I looked. That's why at the end of videos, I started putting my smile with the Mario coin sound. Yo, that's Zach. Yo, oh shit, yo, that's Zach, yo. That's Zach. Zach showed me that shit. Zach showed me what I look like when I smile. Every time I think about that picture, every time I see that picture, I don't just see me. I see the person behind the camera. That's how beautiful of a person Zach was. That I can see him in a photo that he's not even standing in. That's the nigga that's gone now. And you know what I learned? This shit don't stop spinning. And you gotta keep up. That's why I said it's not, yo, this shit not strength. This shit keep happening. And then you do this. And then it just stop, yo. All of a sudden you still. Because you get it. All of a sudden you still. When I see obituary pictures I see obituary pictures, and I see this smile, and I look at Tara's smile, and she's standing there with her hand on her hip, and she got on her shirt that says "Stand up to cancer." Stand up to this fucking cancer out here. That ain't just sickness in the body. That's these motherfuckers. Stand up to cancer. And I see that smile. That's the smile of a genius. That's the smile of geniuses that figured it out. Yo, you figured it out. Don't nothing bother me no more. Don't nothing bother me except what you smiling about, because you know. Not only do you know, you experiencing the truth right now. You in it. While everybody else is fussing and fighting. That's why I don't talk. That's why I don't have shit to say. If human beings were all the same shade of blue, you would still find reasons to separate and segregate yourselves. You would still figure out some way to take each other's lives. That's why I don't say shit. I don't give a fuck who president. I don't care who in office. I don't care about nothing, yo. All I care about is, what do you know right now? You know something. You know something. You're a genius. That's what that smile means. That smile means I figured it out and I can't say a word. That's what I see when I look at them pictures. The same way that you can't warn them children that you want real bad to come to earth. The same way that you can't tell them that this place is this place. Yo, this place is this place. You can't tell them that. What's crazy is that this place has always been this. But it's like people are just now figuring it out. This has always been a place where women used to get burned. Yo, women used to get burned at the stake because motherfuckers thought they were witches. Bodies swung from trees. And now people cut each other's heads off. Recorded and posted online for the world to see. That is where you are. The same way that you can't tell them innocent little souls that this is where mommy and daddy is about to bring you to. Zach can't tell me what he know. Ike can't tell me what he know. Tara can't tell me what he know. My cousins can't tell me what they know. But I know one person. I know who this motherfucker is. Somebody that got to keep going. Because this never going to stop. This never going to stop. This never going to stop. This shit never going to stop. So you can't stop. To whoever needed to hear that.